hi there. What's this we're doing?
We're doing a live stream watch party because it's like the coolest thing and everyone does it. So we're just gonna pile on and do it as well.
It seems to be the thing to do. Here, my name is Adam Camilleri. Welcome to the FLGN, joined by the lovely tech priest Dickie Knee himself.
What is up?
Um, yeah, we're going to be here watching along, giving you guys the hottest of hot takes as this new stuff lands. It's 40k day at Warhammer Fest. I'm expecting some big stuff, possibly a Primarch. Not assuming we're getting a Primarch. Probably not getting a Primarch. Let's see what happens.
The angriest of Primarchs.
If only he would drop. It's been a long time between drinks in the Primarch game because, like, it was Gilliman, then was it Gilliman? Was it Magnus first? I think
It
Magnus,
was
then Gilliman, then
Magnus.
Mortarion.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and it's been like close to 4 years since Morty dropped. Is that right?
it's been a while,
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
yeah. He was in like the first year of 8th edition. Magnus and Gilly were at the end of 7th. Um, but yeah, here we are. Thank you guys for joining us in the chat, wherever you may be in this wonderful world.
The
What's
War
up?
Mistress already. Do you have enough coffee? Is what she said.
Me?
Yeah.
I have tea. I have very strong tea, which I'm going. It's 2 o'clock in the morning in ye old Australia land, the land of the future. And I'm going to be going straight to bed as soon as this is over. So it better be worth it. Like it better be worth it. And it is in my interest to make it worth it. Otherwise, I've just wasted an hour of my life. So hopefully, it's entertaining for you guys at home because I stayed up for this.
Yeah. And War Mistress, if you want to join the show, let me know. Just how do I gotta send a link to you. And maybe Adam can send the link to you, and then you can pop
Uh,
on the link.
of the the
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
the voodoo.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
The
She
more the
wants.
merrier, unless you're
I mean, we're
working.
just a we're just a conglomerate right now. Like we just roll where the camera takes us.
Yeah.
Um, what are you expecting? What are you hoping to see here, mate? I know you are a bit of a Chaos fanboy.
Yeah, yeah. So I want everything Chaos Space Marines. I want let's finally, can this finally be the year of Chaos? Right now,
To
like this
begin,
month.
can it
Yeah.
actually
It's been a
start?
few months.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was surprised that the first, start into the year of chaos wasn't the CSM book, or even the Demon book for that matter. It will have been the Renegade Knights book.
Yeah. I think honestly, if we just get some new sculpts, like okay, 2 wounds. Everyone's crying for 2 wounds, but they need so much more than just 2 wounds. So yeah,
Yes, just
yes,
a touch more.
they need
Funnily
some.
enough, there are some people over in the world here, there, and everywhere doing some really, really cool things with the changes to chaos.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Emperor's Children are doing some awesome stuff. There's some Iron Warriors builds that are doing some cool stuff. I'm really excited to see what would happen if we got a decent, say, World Eaters or Emperor's Children supplement or codex with what they've already got kind of bubbling away from right now. Although I worry what happens when Chaos Space Marines get their new books because they're the kind of the last. I don't know. You probably resonates with you. They're the last bastion of the double activation. Eldar now is gone. Nobody has a book that has move twice, fast twice, shoot twice in it anymore, and they've got all that stuff.
Apparently, I spelt reveal wrong because I was rushing to do it.
Would you spell it as revel?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can deal with some
We
revel.
can revel this. Maybe I meant to do that, Val.
we also have squats. Now I saw a possible leak of a squat this morning. And I say this morning because it is the morning for me right now. And oh my lord, sweet merciful lord, actual real freaking squat sculpts. Like I
Ooh.
know they've been coming for a little bit. I haven't been ready to accept that they're actually going to be here. How do you feel about this? Should it happen?
I mean, if there's not a land train with this reveal, I'm gonna be sad, right? Like, there's got to be a land train, or those bikers. We gotta get the bikers.
Dude, the trike, yeah, the
Yes.
trike. Well, it's the one thing. See, the one thing they didn't do for the GSC when the GSC line first like relaunched, everyone wanted the limousine, and they didn't give it to us.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping against hope they give us all the tropey OG original, like cool squad things, which would be the infantry, the trike, the land train. How would you even go about having a land train in 40k though? Like mechanics wise, what is that? What is it?
I don't know. Like, it's gonna be super long. It's gonna totally like no one will be able to like play it properly. So I don't know, man. I just want it. I don't know why I want it. I don't know.
I would love it if it came like a train going past. It came on the table and left the table, like in the next turn, and then came back on the table and left the table, like it's doing a circuit.
Oh, that would be
You
really
know, it
cool.
gives you a broadside every time it goes past.
GW's not that cool to do that though.
All right, sorry. All
Oh,
right, we're into the first one. We're into the first one. Let's do it. This is chaos. This looks like
ooh,
possessed. New possessed. New cultists.
oh, oh, oh,
Yeah. Okay. Time for chaos has come at last. Please.
oh. That's very weird.
Yeah, these don't look like Marines. They look like Marines. They look like Galva Brack.
Whoa, wow.
That is freaking
Well,
new
those are
possessed. That's
possessed.
Galva Brack. They're huge. Hell yeah.
They're so weird and awesome.
Yes. So they look
Oh,
a lot like they're like the master possession level possessed. They look
yeah.
sick.
So does that mean we're gonna get like a proper mortals like guard in?
Yeah, I've heard whispers of like a trader guard line coming out, at least a couple of different sculpts, just to give them some options. But yeah, I'm gonna hear what they got to say a little bit. But those new possessed,
Ooh,
look amazing.
they look great.
They're huge as well, man. Like so, you know Galva Brack from 30k,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, mwah. Evergreen, beautiful sculpts, look phenomenal.
Oh, look at
These
those.
guys are on that level.
I'm gonna move my weird. And they're in line with the ones that we got like 2 years ago,
Hmm.
right? Yeah.
Well, it was the Master of Possession we got 2 years ago, yeah?
And didn't there wasn't there two possessed like two of the
Was there?
yeah,
Huh.
and they look perfectly in line as well.
100% they do. They look phenomenal. Only thing they're missing is wings. I always remember there was always the one or two dudes in the old pack that had wings,
Yeah,
but there was no point. The wings didn't do anything in
yeah.
game, so I guess they probably just got rid of them.
They they kind of did Hulk jumps across the ground, or
So
in
we
my
got
mind's eye.
talons,
Yeah.
we got tentacles, we got a crab claw. Oh man, it's all here, my friends. They're all here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am a fan. This is freaking cool.
Lady cultists, yes. Tanya, you're
Yeah.
totally right. They look really good. Like, okay, quick, Adam. What are their stats? Go.
They're going to be toughness 5. Gonna say 3 wounds a pop. Expect these to be, say, aggressor equivalents. Toughness 5, 3 wounds, 3 up armor save. They'll have a 5 invuln. They'll have like a crap load of attacks, like somewhere between 4 and 6 attacks a pop. Maybe if they're fully buffed, you'll get them up to 7,
Yeah.
or if they mark a corner, that does something. But yeah, I expect these guys to be crazy level
Well, they
blenders.
used to have like the random attack rule, right? Back in the
They
day.
did. They still do, man. They still
Yeah.
do. But maybe you're thinking about
Nope.
Spawn is the one.
Yeah, I'm thinking about spawns. They had like the random. I think it may keep the kind of random aspect of them. That would be awesome. But yeah, they should be blenders. Like they look like blenders. So yeah.
Absolutely, they should be, dude. There are still possessed lists running rampant in Australia. I don't know if you've heard. Matt Morrisoli is taking 60 possessed to the Australian Team Championships, and I've played a couple of games into it. It's messed up what they can do. Um, like absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Like on average, 5 possessed, fully buffed, kill 10 Deathwing Terminators. Just ice them.
Oh, I didn't even notice that ultramarine that was underneath the hoof of that one guy. Look at
Dude,
these
tactic.
cultists.
Who needs a tactical rock when you got a tactical Smurf? Right?
Yes.
Am I right?
They look good. They
They're
got a
just like t-shirts. Never heard of them. You know, torso coverings. Bah. Let's not cover any of our vital organs.
yeah,
Walking
gender
bare-chested.
inclusive too, which is nice to
I love
see.
it. I love
Yeah.
it. I think it's fantastic. Different skin tones here as well. I think that's beautiful and awesome. Green Blood Crusade. Look, it's Adam and not Adam doing a show. Fabulous. Love you guys.
And
Um,
the guy has a piece of wood with nails coming out of it on the top.
dude.
Perfect.
That's just the premium weapon of the 41st millennium right
Perfect. I
there.
mean, of course.
And, well, and there's a female cultist on the left who's got a metal arm as well. That's freaking cool.
Yes. Oh, that's so
I'm a big
cool.
fan.
That's
I'm a
so
big fan
good.
of everything I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Like you just got a machete. Like it's just a dude with a machete. Some guy looks like he's got an urukai cleaver. And the other guy's like someone's just got a wrench, like as a
Yeah.
pole.
But a ton of different sculpts though too, which is really awesome.
Yeah. I was just saying the other day to my mates that I still don't hate the Dark Vengeance cultists,
Yeah.
but this is time. It's time.
Yeah. Ooh,
Love it.
with accursed
Accursed cultist mutants.
mutants.
So I'm assuming this is like a la the double down on the melee version of the dude. So this is the possessed. What possessed are to regular CSM, these guys are to regular cultists.
Okay, what are their stats going to be?
They're going to be strength 4, toughness 3, with like still the same 6-up save. They might have a 6-up invulnerable save because they're a little bit possessedy, a little bit spicy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm guessing they're going to have like 4 attacks apiece as well, but they'll be like maybe strength 4 -1, -2 at best, maybe on
Yeah.
6s or something.
And maybe move quickly because of demonic
It's just got
legs.
there's like 5, and I think every god's represented. Um, Front right we've got Korn. Front left we've got
Yeah.
Nurgle.
Yeah.
Middle back and left back we've got Zinch, and the back
Cinch.
right we've got Slanesh.
Yeah, tentacles. Yeah.
That means the middle one's Malal. Yes, finally.
Or the Dark Prince. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. This is quality sculpts, man. Like I can't pick anything I don't like about these models.
No, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous.
I'd like to see at some point G-Dub start bucking the trend and have the Korn or the Slanesh one be the fat one. Well, actually, Slanesh makes sense to be fat. So maybe the Korn one's fat, the Nurgle one's like emancipated skinny, and the Slanesh one is just like... Actually, no, that makes sense as well, because I'm going to say Slanesh one's ripped. No, the Nurgle one is ripped, is just a buff beefcake like
Yeah.
Adonis. Yeah, that'd make a lot of sense. As in, it wouldn't make a lot of sense.
The corn one looks really angry. Those look like angry little talons that you don't want to get hit by.
But they've actually done a good job because apart from the tentacle, the Nurgle boy, you could paint any of the other 4 whatever colors, and they wouldn't look any different.
Yeah, no.
It's only the red that makes the Corn one look any different from the other 2 ones with the spiny hands.
Oh, I'm just thinking about my bank account. Oh, it's gonna.
Ah, GG, man. Just game over.
It's
Game over, man.
good.
Just hold that for the combat patrol. If there's a combat patrol with like new cultists, new possessed in
Yeah.
it, it's going to be great value.
Oof.
Um,
They're really
So,
talking a lot about these guys.
cracking my fingers, what are the
Yeah.
chances that we have a Primarch coming still?
Ooh. Those are
hello.
really. Here, I'm gonna
Wow.
pull myself right out of the way.
I am seeing some things though, which give me some indications that we are not getting a Primarch.
You're
So-
saying there's a lot, or you're saying
No,
there's...
you see you remember the silhouette that they showed us?
Yeah, that's the middle one.
The middle back one right there is the silhouette, and everyone's saying, "Oh, that's a Primarch. That's a Primarch. Look at the scale. Look what's going on." No, it's like a 32 mil base, like a cursed cultist.
Yeah.
They trolled us. These look amazing.
They look really good. So those are going to be like, I would imagine, Spawn-esque.
Yeah. I want to know what size those bases are. They look bigger than 25s. I'm not sure they're 40s though, so they might be 32s or the 27s or whatever sisters are on.
It's hard to gauge size when they're showing the pictures like this because, I mean, they could be 50s. They could be monstrous, right?
Yeah, they just said that there's somewhere between a cultist and a chaos spawn. That's a big gap you just said there, mate. That's a huge
Yes.
that's a chasm. There's a Grand Canyon between those 2 models in like what you can do with them. But man, these guys look crazy. They look so cool.
Wow, those are really cool.
When was the last time we felt good about the Chaos Spawn kit? Just putting it out there.
When do they release?
Dude, they're minimum a decade old. Like minimum a decade.
I don't think I liked them when they released.
I was about to say the same thing. Did you like them when they released? Because I didn't. I thought they were
That
garbage
Nurgle
then.
Beasts is like, oh gosh, yeah.
I'm not a fan. Yeah, not a fan. I prefer the old sculpt. I just didn't like that you couldn't. It wasn't modular in any way.
All right, what are these stats? T5.
They're gonna be no, they're gonna be T4 with like 3 wounds. 5 up invuln. They said they pretty much spawn. They're like cultist spawn, so they're gonna be quick. They're gonna have like a 5 up invuln at best, maybe not even.
Yeah.
And they'll probably have the random attacks like D3+1 or 2D3, something of that nature.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
they're so
Each of them
cool.
got one with wings. Does that mean they all fly? Like, I'm always weird when you got one thing with wings, just like I said about the
It's just
possessed.
one wing though. It doesn't look like the other one's
Oh yeah,
fully
true,
formed.
true. That's how they're getting away with it. We're not going to give them 2 wings because then we have to
Yeah.
make rules
And
for
then
them.
he's gonna fly. We don't want that.
Yeah, exactly. Which one's your favorite here?
I really like the bone one, like the weird head one over by me. I think
The
that
one on
one's
the right?
so cool. Yeah.
That was the same one I was going to pick.
Dark Commune.
Holy crap. Just
So
keeps going.
is this like a leadership for the
Yeah.
mortals? Yeah.
Command squad?
Yeah, those guys look bodyguardy. That looks like a psyker kind of guy. I wonder if they're gonna be
Hmm.
their own thing
Yeah.
in the Chaos Mace Marine book.
I would love if there's a supplement for just playing like militia and cults. Fallen Psychers. Yeah, you got your like your demagogue. You got looks like a Voxcaster.
Yeah, big head kind
This
of thing going
is
on.
this is a command squad. This is a cultist command squad, like for guard. Hmm,
Interesting. That's great though because you can
that's fantastic.
yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, you got your commander at the back. You got your standard bearer. You got your Voxcaster at the back right, or your communications, and you got 2 guys to guard them all. Yeah, that sounds like a command squad to me.
Tanya's in love.
Yes, these are phenomenal models.
Yeah,
I
they're
like
nice.
these guys. Look like they look seafaring to you. They look like they're barnacled. They look like
Yeah, they do have a
they're
like
off.
a like sea feel for sure.
They do. I'm trying to put my finger on why that is though. They look drowned. They look soggy.
Yeah. Well, it's Dark Gods. They're pretty wet, I guess.
Hmm. Thank you to all 11 people who are joining us. Everyone is
Oh,
joining us on Facebook or
our first
all
watch
other
party.
mediums.
Yeah,
Our very first watch party, pretty impromptu. I
yeah.
got messaged at 1 o'clock
One
as
they're
I
like,
was lying
hey, you're not doing anything. Come here.
as I was trying to fall asleep, and Rich is just like, "Oh yeah, let's do this thing." I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, whatever, let's do it."
Sleepers for the week.
It is indeed. All right, what's your favorite? I don't quite have a grasp of what the back right one is, so
I really like
I'm
that
gonna
band.
pick.
I like the tentacle. I like the middle. The
Yeah,
banner's
the standard.
awesome. The
Mm.
the tentacle coming out of it. It's so chaos. I love it.
Just trying to figure out what the hell that is. Like, there's a head on it. There's a candle. There's a head. Is it like a chaosified cherub or servo skull?
Maybe. And clearly that's a Zinch one on the kind of the top left. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Um, Interesting.
Actually, the guys the bodyguard they have a very old feel, like a very old Warhammer feel. You know, with the like the
Yeah,
it looks
dude.
like a single skull with the sword.
Yeah. Well, it's just reversed. They feel like Dark Elf Blackguard to me,
Yeah, they do actually.
or Executioners is what. Yeah. Um, Man, they gave a lot. That was a lot.
Oh, that's a big view. Can we see anything magical in the back? Look in the
Is there
back,
any
everyone.
extras?
I
Who's
see
the
they
guy
put.
to left? Oh, that's a Magos.
There's a
They're
guy
big.
up. There's a guy up by World Claimer. Do you see?
Oh, that's a Dominus.
Oh, okay.
That's an Admech Dominus. Yeah.
Is that Dreadnought new? No. Kind of.
Nah, doesn't look like it. Yeah, it
Uh,
looks pretty. Looks like there's no new spicy stuff here. But man, these sculpts look amazing.
those possessed are my favorite of that reveal for sure.
Well, so now this is out. What old sculpts need turning over? Like, what actually do they need? They've got new cultists, they've got new CSM, they've got new Termies, got new Havocs.
New
It's like
Marines, yeah.
Raptors and Warp Talons, yeah.
I'm trying to think. That kit's not. It's actually newer, isn't it? The Raptor Warp
Hmm.
Talon. I don't know.
Hmm. I feel like yeah, it is of the newer side, but it's still pretty old
Yeah.
by it's like Dark Vengeance age, I
We have a
believe.
new demon. I think it's almost. It feels like a full refresh, a full line
Well,
refresh.
yeah, it's very due.
Oh, Imperial
Imperial Chopper.
Chopper.
Oh no, is
Oh.
this Squats? The trike? It's the trike.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh yes.
Oh my god.
Wow. It so it looks like it's kind of got a floating kind of deal.
Yep,
Look at that the jacket.
that's so cool. That's fantastic.
Oh, I love it. It's very.
It's I'm very interested they called it the Imperial Chopper because I didn't think they were an Imperium faction.
I didn't think they were super into Imperium.
Yeah. Sweet, merciful Jesus. That is. I'm so happy
It's,
to see it. All right. Does it live up to your expectations, mate?
I think it does. Like it keeps it. It. Oh, what is it? A pioneer. Okay. I think it. I think it does live up to it. I like the fact that it doesn't. It looks like it flies. Maybe? Question mark. Look at
Yep.
that gun though.
It's baller.
That
It's
thing. That thing looks like it
it's cool.
stings. Yeah. Um.
Um,
I like
there's
it.
a lot of extras on here, which I like. It's got a little bedroll at the front.
Toolbox.
Got
Yeah.
like a yeah, it's got a sheath with a couple of shell casings to the right. There's a lot of bells and whistles, which I'm a
There's a
huge
gun.
fan
Looks like
of.
it's mounted on the frame as well. It looks like an
Yeah, that looks
autocannon
like
type thing.
yeah, it looks like an auto gun,
Yeah.
or it could just be like a heavy stubber equivalent. We'll wait and see. Doesn't look like a heavy caliber. Actually, his handgun looks like it's bigger than his mounted gun. Dude, freaking so cool.
So
Yes,
good.
squats. So you're going to be buying squats as well, I hear.
Yeah. Oh man,
Have you already
I'm
started
buggered.
doing the dishes and taking the rubbish out on time in preparation?
I've been saving my hobby dollars, that's for sure.
That's fair. That's fair.
It looks
Um,
good. Oh no.
amazing. I want to look at the I want to pick up their heads. I want to look at the actual sculpts for the squats. Um, someone made a comparison to me. Do you watch Doctor Who at all?
Yeah.
Sontarans?
Okay.
Yeah, the little potato guys.
Little potato guys. The rounded
Yeah, you know what they
armor.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Someone made that comparison to me. I had a little chuckle, and I'm like, I hope that's not the case, you know. um, but yeah, I'm very happy with that. It looks really clean as well. Great paint
Yeah.
job.
I wonder if they're not gonna give it fly. They're gonna just give it like a hover type ability.
I hope they've learned from giving flyaway too judiciously.
Yeah. It looks really cool though. I love everything. I love the jacket. I love everything about it. I can't wait to see it
Yeah,
in a squad form.
that that is a really cool greatcoat. Like
Yeah.
it's amazingly cool greatcoat. What's your take on squats? Like how should they feel on the table? Because they've been described as like essentially how they've been described so far is exactly the same way Space Marines are described. They're like a medium to heavy infantry army.
Yeah, I'm worried. I wanted them to be a little more elite, and
Hmm.
um it looks like they're gonna be hordy, right? Like I know it looks like the troop choice. I would imagine they're in tens, fives or
Yep.
tens. So that I just don't want them to be. I don't want them to be too close to guard. I want them to be their own
Well,
very
that's
specific thing.
that's the issue. If they're elite,
Yeah,
then they cross purpose with 20 different freaking marine
Marines.
factions,
Yeah,
custodies, all the other super elite. But if they're not elite, are they just sisters? Because sisters is just like marines with another third of an army. And if they're even less than that, then yeah, they're straying into guard GSC territory. So it's going to be interesting to see. Oh, sorry, AdMech territory. It's going to be really interesting to see how they make these guys feel differentiate them.
yeah.
Which is why I'm really happy they're not an Imperium faction. I'd love for them to be a standalone, their own thing.
How do you make them different? I think that's the biggest thing, and they must have figured it out, or they wouldn't have
Mm.
like decided to bring these out. So how do you make them different?
Well, it's just all through mechanics. You give them some really spicy mechanics that we haven't seen before. You give them completely unique weapon profiles, as in you find a sweet spot of strength, rend, range that no other army operates at,
Mm,
and that's almost enough.
yeah.
Because unfortunately, we just don't have enough granular stat lines, like between strength and toughness and weapon skill and stuff, that you can make them feel different in that way. Because I mean, everything's covered. All the toughness threes are covered. Toughness four is covered. Hell, toughness five is covered with orcs and a lot of other and like Tyranids now as well. So just don't
Hmm.
worry about the stat line. It's just going to be the same as everybody else's already. Make the war gear unique. Make the special rules unique.
Yeah. I mean, they're talking about them being like an uber advanced, technologically sound faction. So
That's just how.
yeah. So I mean, and again, I don't want them to be Tau. So how do you balance the in
Well,
between? Yeah.
I'm excited to see because internal balance wise, G Dub has been knocking it out of the park for how awesome they make the
Mm.
armies feel for the people playing them. Just not always for the people playing against them.
Yeah.
So, you know,
No, they've been real
yeah.
good. Yeah.
Nurgle Matthew, thanks for joining us, my
Yeah.
brother.
Thanks, buddy.
Welcome. I'm very happy to have you. Before Faith Dice, sisters weren't all that special. That and Pen and Engines. That's what I mean. See,
Yeah.
Fate Dice turn sisters, which have can have very boring stat lines and things. It turns them into something special and then something evocative. You think sisters, you think Fate Dice, you think Miracle Dice, you think it slaps you in the face with them having a really unique and spicy special thing.
Yeah.
Squats need to do the same.
Like almost like they could repair vehicles on the plot, like something cool that is very. It's gotta feel
Mm.
dwarfy, right? Like I know it's the wrong word, but it's gotta feel dwarfy. Well, and
Well,
what does
yeah,
that feel?
they won't want to call them or be referred to them as space tours, but
No.
that's the kind of what they've got to evoke to try and catch our nostalgia dollars, which I'm
Yeah.
assuming they want to do.
Oh man, that is really cool. I can't believe they did the bike. I wasn't even expecting it. So yeah, Warmister said, like, what are they gonna end with? Like, what's the end of
Yeah.
this?
Yes. Where does this go? They're talking about their
Ooh.
guns right now
Okay.
because they're bolt guns. What
They're
their guns are bolt guns. They're like an old design bolt gun. He just said
really. I was not expecting
older,
that.
maybe more reliable with lots of different patterns, different types of bolt guns. Imperial fists are going to be pissed off.
Yeah, great.
uh, I have heard whispers of some new Imperial stuff. Possibly a new tank, possibly some new, basic guardsmen, which I think is absolutely needed.
I gotta say, I don't love like it's gonna be an old style bolter because we have to make them different than Marines.
Mm,
Because right now, okay, well, you have your guys who are just Space Marines, they have the same stats, and then you have these bikes,
mm.
okay, Outriders, right?
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be good.
It'll
I
be good.
believe, man.
Just
And even if they're exactly the same as Space Marines, I'd be happy to play this over a Space Marine army because I think it'd be a lot more fun to paint. Like a lot
yeah,
more
it
fun.
does like a lot more. Like just
I'm
yeah.
I'm so bored of painting Space Marines.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Chapter approved.
Oh.
Oh,
So look, I see
we know this was
Gilliman,
coming.
I see an Inquisitor, I see Ultramarine, I see Necrons.
Ah, yes.
Interesting.
Just think it's got a Necron on the cover. I'm hoping that means vast, vast changes for
Gilliman
Necrons.
gets a little refresh.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, changes to command points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep.
Necrons 2.0, maybe.
Oh, we're going to be getting less command points.
Okay.
Tougher decisions.
Tougher decisions. Unless you play Tau and you
Yep.
just get a million a turn. Cool.
Well, it just means if you can build a battalion, you do.
Yeah.
Cu-
More.
Oh, they're talking about doing this to try and nerf Alpha Strikes again because I'm assuming they know Tau and Eldar is still out of hand.
Yeah.
And learn what Custodes was doing to people. Like 9 bikes come in, you get no rerolls. They are transhuman. You cop 9 bikes in your face, minimum. Turn 2, and game's over.
Okay.
Huh. Interesting. I think I missed that, but I think they just said you're gonna get more CP as the game goes on. So you might start out you might not get a CP at the start of turn one. You might get one to start at turn two, two at turn three, three at turn three,
Oh,
four at turn four. But you might be building your list with less CP. Um, I think I like that idea.
that's a good idea. It kind of it
Yeah.
like you said, it really it'll stop the alpha. The alpha won't be as bad
Yeah.
if you don't have as many CP.
He's repeated himself twice there, saying that we're trying to make it harder for people to put all their eggs in one basket into one big first turn push. Hmm.
Hmm.
It's that in the chat being said there by Sindri that it's going to be put a huge premium on CP generating characters. Absolutely right.
Or like there's some characters that you start the game with extra CP as well. So
More
um,
secondaries coming. Nice. Yep. If you've got a secondaries in your codexes, they're going to get updated. Wow.
okay.
They're going to be tweaked and balanced against each other. Interesting. Yep.
Okay, when is this thing coming out?
Uh, and they're going to give you the secondary. And so a guard and anybody who doesn't have their codex out, you're going to get a full swathe of faction secondaries. So that's a huge deal.
That is a big deal. So
Well, they're acknowledging there that that their release schedule has been more messed up than they envisioned, and they just need to push some stuff out so
yeah,
guard players can actually play the game.
yeah.
But but if they're saying they're going to be rebalancing the, sorry, has it got one more thing to say?
It's okay.
You getting the points? Do- Points are going to be free and available online. Oh my
Oh
god.
wow! Thanks, GW.
G Dub, take a bow.
Yeah,
That is the
good
first
job.
step in towards progress,
That
and
is
that is
great.
an amazing announcement. So, bada bing, bada boom. The points will be out for everybody free. But also to go back to what they said before, they're going to be balancing the faction-specific secondaries against each other. So you can expect things like psychic ritual to get worse. Purifying ritual and like stubborn defiance. These super easy ones might get worse, and then all those ones you've never heard of, you might hear of them because they'll be a lot easier. That's a good idea.
They're pushing stuff online. It's a miracle.
Well, so now this is going to be counterintuitive, but I'm going to encourage everybody to go out and buy this book in order to thank them for doing the right thing and putting the points up for
Yeah,
free. Because the last thing we want is for them to release this book, and because the points aren't in it, no one buys it. They're like, "Well, that was a stupid thing. The points go back in the book next year."
yeah.
So buy this book, please.
Okay. Well,
Anything you caught there that I missed?
no, I think it's great. I think I'm kind of just waiting. Now they're just kind of
Yeah,
reacting to chat right now.
it's dude, super exciting. I have some high hopes now. I have some pretty high hopes. I think there's some points changes that are going to happen. I'm really interested. Oh, about to go into the next one. It's really interesting what they're going to do with the points now, because assuming there are points changes coming for a bunch of armies that just got a huge lift out of Armor of Contempt, and possibly nerfs coming to things like Harlequins that already took a big nerf,
Yeah,
or Custodians that already took a big nerf. So I'm really interested to see how they do these points, because I have to assume the points for this were done prior to the data slate, and I know for a fact they were, because they were done 6 months ago. So what was 6 months ago, by the way? That was pre LVO, right?
yeah, because LVO was in
And
January.
it could have been pre Custodes book, so they might not have nerfs to Custodes in there, but I'm hoping it does.
I would love if they like changed
Spicy.
the points back from Custody, and I mean, and maybe now after they gave them such a good wallop in the last balanced data slate.
Mm. Next one up.
ooh, ooh.
Probably next Codex release. World
World
Eaters, here we
Eaters.
go.
Oh,
Sit your asses down.
oh, you son
Please
of
be Red Butchers.
a.
Red Butcher
Oh,
Terminators, please, 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 please.
please give us new sculpts for Berserkers.
Yeah.
A guy named
Dude,
everyone knows Car.
I'm I think I'm assuming we're not getting Angron, so I'm not wishing for it. If we do, you'll
I'm
hear
like
me.
I'm
I'm
like
just gonna
sitting here going,
squeal.
Angron,
Just gonna squeal.
Angron, Angron.
Yeah.
Oh God, I've been waiting
um,
so long for this codex, guys.
dude, is it going to be a codex? Is it going to be a supplement? I'm really hoping it's like a fully fledged codex with at a minimum as many units as T
Yes.
Suns.
Look at all these people. Blood for the blood god.
I love it. Sound off. Sound
Yeah,
off.
guys, this is awesome.
Corn for the cornflakes. You're absolutely right. Cur-
Oh, please.
we get new Berserker models. Full set
Yes.
of new miniatures. New Berserkers. Mwah, mwah. Chef's kiss. Mwah. You're not showing us now, though?
No, it sounds like he's
They
talking.
would have been showing us. They would have been showing us, so they're showing us
Just
now.
give me something, bro.
So this is the wetting of the whistle. Please show us something.
Oh.
Damn it, show us something! Oh my god! That is such a tease!
Oh,
That is the biggest tease ever.
someone, please.
Shame. Shame. Just like... It's just like...
Oh, don't
You know
show
when you
his
see...
artwork.
So you know when you see like they're doing dog training and they like put down like a steak in front of them and they're not allowed to eat it?
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
Yeah. Oh,
I feel teased. Yeah, amazing.
I think it's great. I think it's gonna be awesome. Good, bad, ugly. I'll be playing them.
Yeah. I'm like if I had to make assumptions, is that Gazkul in the background of that shot?
There's a Tyrannid
Or is
and
that a
orcs. There's Tyrannid in the left corner. There's orcs in the back. Like this is a
yeah,
brawl.
this is a good time. But you can assume like if like for the starting place, they've got to be at least as good as the Blood Slaughterers guys? The Corn AOS line. That's the minimum
Yeah.
pass.
Oh, you
They
mean
have to be at
models?
least as good as that, model wise.
Oh, 3Ds. They're not making it up. This is what they're
Not
showing us.
making it up.
Axis.
Could you imagine the outrage if they just made that up? My god.
Oh.
Wow. There'd actually be blood for the blood god.
It would be, yeah.
Uh,
nice axis.
that
I'll
is
give it to them.
Gazi, yeah.
Yeah, that did look like Gazi.
It's a little ways
It's a little
off.
ways.
That's not what I want to hear.
It's got. I'm saying either late summer or like completely after the summer and then fall.
Just I want it now.
Yeah, man, but they know that if they're releasing like Chaos Space Marines and squats, I'll call them squats. I think they're still squats to me.
They're squats.
If
God
they're
is
releasing that,
God.
they gotta give people time to make money for the new Corn Army.
Oh, it's true. They're gonna like all the Chaos players are gonna like unload their whole bank account on the new Chaos line, and then they need like a good couple of months to replenish before the World Eaters drop.
Yeah, there's like a lot of fights going on. Nids, orcs.
Yeah. We've got a new Khan model, which I'm actually not so. It hurts me to say this.
You
I'm
don't
not
like
a huge fan of or the Typhus model. I'm not a fan of either.
Oh.
I love both of their Horus Heresy models though. I think they're both perfection.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've seen people use those instead of, and I think they're just amazing.
Yeah, take my money. For serious.
They just said Emperor's Children are coming. Good. They have to, right? They got to complete it.
They got to complete it.
Mm.
But they're in, from what I'm told, they're in the current Chaos Space Marine book.
Yeah, they should get a supplement at least to tie them over until they get a full range, a full book.
Yep.
Or an army of renown that's just like, hey, just take everything, take minimum couple units of Noise Marines and everything Marcus Lanesh, and you're good to go.
Oh, I can't believe they don't. Oh, it hurts me that they didn't show one model.
I didn't show anything.
One model.
It's the worst tease.
The fact that they didn't show a model makes me fear that they're further out than.
They're further away.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly right. That's crap. Sorry, it's crap.
It's crap.
It's fair. I'd rather you not tell me than tell me they're cool. They're coming, but they're ages away.
It's not like people are buying the old Berserkers. Like,
It's true. It's
so
true.
you're not saving
Like, I
anything.
mean, like FLGS players should so FLGS workers should slap them out of people's hands
Yeah.
rather than let them be sold.
Yeah.
All right, here we go again. Okay. Oh, that's a
Oh.
new Demon Prince. Yeah, it's a new DP.
As Grim After Night guy was producing Grim After Night, you can't unsee that face though. That's
It's true. Oh, alternative. Sorry, is that an alternative
yeah,
build?
yeah. Oh, the
Yes.
face is
Okay,
better. Okay.
that is
Okay, good.
much improved. Do you remember the old DP in the power armor?
Yeah, with the claws. Yeah.
That's
It
his
has
glow
a
up.
very
That one
it
looks
feels
amazing.
exactly like, yeah. Look at that.
That's amazing.
Is that a little gun on the arm?
Does
The face is way better, Tanya, yeah, for sure.
That's fantastic. Tactical Rock, ever present.
Ever present tactical rock.
The real hero of 9th edition. No piece of war gear shows up on as many battlefields in the 41st millennium as the Tactical Rock.
Is that upfoot rock, yeah.
Yeah, it is like as the towel is to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the Tactical Rock is to the
Yeah.
41st millennium.
No wings? No wings on that one, guys? Just
We do need a Tac Rock t-shirt, 100%.
for sure. Yeah,
100%.
actually,
It does.
yeah, we're gonna get some. Oh, okay. Beside each other.
Wow, that is so different.
Yeah, look at the hooves versus the
The
clawed feet as
hooves,
well.
yeah. The
Wow.
knees are the same. It's same from the knees to the torso. But man, like even the arms in a different position. This is it's almost two different kits. Like apart
Feels
from
like
the
it, yeah.
chest, like even the chest piece is different. Like what's the same? The thighs,
The knee pad looks like, yeah, right.
very similar thighs on this sculpt.
Oh, look at all. Oh, a
Holy shit.
third, fourth, fifth, sixth head.
Okay, yeah, I'm in. So you get a head for each god, and then an undivided head.
Oh, so good.
Baller.
Okay, well,
Baller.
if anyone had things on the leak, now I guess you can just shut up because it just went from so good.
That model's amazing.
It's so
It's
good.
just crazy good. All right, yeah. What's your favorite?
You gotta be Corn, man. It's gotta be the Beastman kind of guy with the
Yeah?
horns. Yeah.
I actually really like the Nurgle one here.
Well, I'll move out of the way.
It's just got enough going on that I like it. The bird head. All I'm seeing right now is you remember the Muppet?
Yep.
The stern bird head Muppet from the Muppet Show.
Yeah. The Slanesh one's actually really nice too.
That's the bottom right, yeah. That is
Yeah.
actually pretty nice. Like, but it looks a bit Bat-head like. That'd be cool
does
as
look a
a.
bit,
You could
yeah.
run that as a Night Lord's Demon Prince.
That head's a different like a completely different
Yeah.
head.
There's 5 heads. That's the Chaos Undivided. Oh, 6 heads. That's the Chaos Undivided one. And I think that might be my favorite. Is it weird that my favorite bit's the tail?
Yeah. No, I'm down.
Yeah, it's really
Do you
weird. I
think
think
they're
that
gonna
my
change
favorite
the
bit's the
rules on
tail.
this guy?
As in making better.
I mean, they're pretty like Thousand Suns Demon Prince.
Pretty good.
Really good, yeah.
I mean, you just keep it the same. Give it a sweep attack. It's good to go.
I think it's good to go.
Like,
I think you're
yeah.
right.
Make the marks matter. That's one thing I really want is to make the marks actually matter. Like you get always strikes first for Slanesh. If your mark is Slanesh, you get +1 strength on the charge or some crap. If you're Khorne, you get I don't know, cover outside 12 inches if you from the miasma of Nurgle or some crap. Yeah, I want something for the actual marks.
What a redemption story for this model. For the last 2 days, it's been like everyone's just been beating it up, and now
It's beating on it. Yeah, everyone can shut up.
I love that it looks like a Chaos Marine was like just like in it at one point and then just became this monster.
Chunked. Yeah, chunked up like the original one did. Exactly. Yeah, I remember the big red. Man, cool. This has been a great release.
Yeah,
but like finally it feels like the actual year of Chaos is starting 5 months in. You know, it might be the 7 months of Chaos.
Yeah. 4 months of chaos. It's all good.
4 months of chaos. Yeah, it's a great quarter of chaos.
Well, they're looking to make money in that
Uh,
quarter.
um, Sam the Eagle. Yes, that was the Muppet. That's all I was seeing with that Slanesh head. um, yeah, Python 9. People are gonna beat up on regardless. This is the internet we exist
Just a
on
ton of.
mostly.
I love the fact that there's different feet, there's different hands, there's different everything.
I love that they've managed to make a gaudy, over-the-top Demon Prince that doesn't actually look too busy. It doesn't look too busy.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, you're right.
It looks good. Yeah.
This is really kick-ass.
Is anybody, if anybody wants to look it up for me, how much does this guy right here in front of you look like Diablo from D2 in that cinematic?
That it does
It,
have a very Diablo feel.
the legs, the tail,
Yeah.
the head, very D2 to me.
What is up, Captain Andrew?
Adam is shoutcasting. I thought FLG was just hosting. No, this is the FLG. This is an FLG show.
Yeah,
We're doing
man.
an FLG. I don't know what this is. What do you call it?
Watch party.
That thing.
Yeah.
We're doing that thing, guys. Captain Andrew.
We'll try to do
welcome.
as much as we can this week while the maybe we can get some AOS people in, some kill team people in for that stuff.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. I mean, I'll do it, but it'll be crap. Like,
yeah, I mean, you don't
very
need to
ordinary.
Sleeping's for the
It's
weak.
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Is it bad that is it bad? I'm such a Warhammer fan. The thing I'm like begrudging is why didn't they show us a Corn Berserker? I'm like,
I
oh,
know.
just
I
show me
know.
one. Like,
just anything. Just show me a head. Like,
I'm
what's the
such
new
a
head's gonna
Warhammer.
look like?
I should just go. That was awesome. Everything's been awesome. But no, of course I'm going to. Where's my Corn Berserker?
This has already been way more releases than you see for a full like preview day, and this is just one day of 3 that they're doing, and just for one game. So here we go again. We got more.
Primarch.
Primarch.
Going Primarch. Oh.
We got a ship. Yep.
That's a.
What was the name?
What
was the name?
Oh.
Oh.
This is Warhammer Plus.
Warhammer Plus. The Plus.
Wow, they upgraded that CGI.
Spicy. Don't sacrifice them all, Captain.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it.
So this is season 2.
Yeah, in the name of vengeance, right?
They upgraded that CGI.
Oh, they did. That looks really crisp. It looks really nice. I like the grayscale as well. Some people don't like it, but I'm quite a fan.
Someone say AOS.
Do you have the Plus?
I have the Plus.
Hmm.
Do you have the Plus?
I do not have the Plus.
Oh. The new Inquisitor show has been it was actually really good. Like the first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the second one comes out today, maybe? Question mark.
Nice.
But yeah, no, it was really good. Actually, I've been enjoying it. I'm taking it as you go in there and you kind of tool around and you see something, you watch it, and you kind of leave it. I'm not using it as my Netflix, obviously, or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it's been fun for the shows that they have. There needs to be more, but you know.
If I got the Plus, it would literally be for the painting tutorials and the Old White Dwarfs, which I would convince myself I would go and enjoy, and I'd look at one maybe.
Yeah.
There are some old battle reports that I specifically remember as a kid reading, and I would like to go and read those again, like because they were things that totally inspired me.
Don't forget the sniper. You're right. The model, I think it's 12 months, or it has to be a full 12 months, and you get the model. Yeah, I'll be getting the Vindicator. Yeah, for sure.
Nothing I like better than an exclusive model, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sit
better.
on your thing, never to paint. Yeah, I'm down with that guy.
Well, I don't want I have no reason to play a Vindicator, let alone an exclusive Vindicator. You know.
Yeah, even the new bodyguard rule didn't change your mind on that.
No, it's still crap. Like, unfortunately, like Vindicators just aren't that good. Like, like
I remember
it's
watching
rough
a
to
lot of
say.
Art of War battle reports, and John Lennon was trying to make it work for I don't know how long, and it was just he just gave up.
As, there's one now called Mr. Oasis, I think his name is, that's gained some notoriety because in one game during the Christmas game, he popped off and killed Iron Man, and now he's a legend.
I'm
It's like
perfect.
there's a moment in time. It's never going to happen again.
That's good. Yeah. See,
Mm.
everyone has that. Everyone, I guarantee, everyone in chat, there's an exclusive model sitting somewhere in your gaming room or your room that you're
I
like,
actually, I've actually mothballed a couple.
okay.
Like for future armies. Like I managed to get one of the Catachan colonels,
Oh, nice.
and I'm just waiting for a reason to crack that guy out and make it. Um, but it's a question for you. Like it seems to me, Warhammer Plus needs one thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it needs a thing, and do you know what it needs? Animated Horus Heresy stories.
Yeah. They've
If they're gonna
really
animate
anything.
anything,
Yeah.
that's it, right?
It's I don't know why the stories are so good for Horus Heresy. Like, You would
It's
you would
and
s- think it would just be an easy grab out of the air and make, right?
It's all written for you. It's
Yeah.
all written for you. Just turn the novels into screenplay. You've got a season per book, easily,
Oh
like
yeah.
easily. Essentially, you've got 3 years just out of like freaking Horus Rising, False Gods, and
Yeah.
yeah,
And
and you
everyone
just
knows the
just
story, so you're not. Everyone would watch it because it's just so good.
the money, man, the
Yeah,
sheer money that will just get thrown at you. Like
yeah,
it's yeah, I lose my mind.
yeah. I mean, are they? Have we figured? Is Eisenhorn doing something? Have they made it? Is it being made? Was it like on the couch? Like, because you would imagine if Eisenhorn hit Warhammer Plus, there would be a lot more people watching Warhammer Plus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, or Tanith, First and Only, that series would go crazy because it's got such a that's a there are some novels from Black Library, some storylines that transcend the game, that just have people that read them that have nothing to do. They don't play the game, they don't hobby, they don't paint. They just they're just great novels and they love them.
yeah. Slightly longer episodes, they
Like,
said.
yeah, nice. I managed to meet Eddie at Adepticon. Lovely gentleman. Very dry wit as well. Very quick. I am a fan. Uh, Horus Heresy done like Game of Thrones, jumping point of views.
Right?
That would be cool. Like because that is kind of how the story is told, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not quite as I always found. I don't know if you found this. Game of Thrones, too many characters, too many. It jumped around so much. I didn't care about any of the characters. Like
Yeah, I think
the
in
red.
the third season it
Yeah.
was getting a bit bloated, right? I felt bloated
Yeah.
anyway.
I just like the red wedding happened. I was like, who?
Yeah.
you know, uh, I don't care about these characters. I haven't done anything in like a book and a half. Who gives a crap? You know, like it was kind of like who cared. So that's what you want to avoid, like drowning in characters, drowning in storylines and
Okay,
plot lines.
so we gotta be coming. So it's been 57 minutes now. So we gotta be
The
to
end
the
of
end. Yeah. So there are.
end
Is
of
there gonna be
reveals.
the final
Are
reveal?
they going to give us the teaser,
Yeah.
like the Marvel end of trailer?
Oh man.
Quick summary that makes me think there aren't any more. Mind you,
Oh.
we got a lot. We got
Yeah.
a lot. Like a
We did.
whole half of a Chaos Space Marine range just got revealed. Um, we got the Trike for squats. We got the Demon Prince, and yeah, like 5 different units for CSM.
We did get a lot of things, but we didn't get the Corn Berserker.
No, they only told us they're coming, and that's it. Yeah, wild. Probably he was busy writing Elden Ring for a while. Yeah, that's fair. You could, I mean, it's it's George R. R. Martin being involved in the writing of something. You don't want him to actually have to write anything. You want him to kind of have an opinion and help guide. Asking him to write anything, recipe for disaster. Nothing's gonna happen.
Okay, so I think the possessed, in my opinion, possessed win. Like they're just that good.
Yes.
They're just
100% agree.
yeah.
Um, so actually, it's for me between them and the commands. No, not the command squad. It's between them and the cultist possessed. But
Okay.
they're only three. They're only three sculpts, so
Yeah.
maybe it's not as good as this. Actually, probably the demon prince. The demon prince just wins for me.
You're right.
I
Actually, the Demon Prince
I,
did like I totally forgot about him.
I do love how they're all determined to not wear clothes.
Yeah.
Like they're like, let's just 41st millennium.
Yeah.
It's just not that dangerous. Bah.
Add chaos mark here. They'll protect me.
Yeah, this horned helmet is all the protection I need.
Yeah.
These
Interesting.
guys are good.
Yeah. It's been a lot of data. Like you're looking at a lot of data slates too. Like this is
Mm,
its own data slate.
yeah, these guys are my favorite. I think.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Yes, I love these actually. They're so distinct. They're so unique. Like that guy on the right, there's nothing else like him in the game. Nothing else looks like that guy does.
No.
Yeah.
And
Oh
these
man,
guys are
there's a
really good
command
too.
squad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is a
there
tough
was a
one.
lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot here. The only thing that loses this one for me is the fact that you're absolutely right. The two guards are just a mirror sculpt of each other,
But
which I
it
find
feels very old hammer, right? Like it
it
feels
does.
super like
You could
single
put those
sculpt.
guys. Yeah,
And that
hundred
thing
percent.
was baller. Look at this thing.
I I love
Wow.
how clean this is. It's
Yeah.
such a really done great with the paint job. Yeah, phenomenally clean sculpt as well.
Yeah.
Very smooth. Feels
Love the
very
feel
smooth.
of it too. Like it's got the little
Mm,
hover jets going on. Is it sitting on a tactical rocket too? Is that why it's floating?
yes.
Wow, Adam loves that.
Its contact point is in fact a tactical rock. Uh,
Perfect.
this is probably the most impactful thing, though, is the chapter
For the
approved,
meta, yeah.
telling us that the way we use stratagems and CP generation is going to change, and they're going to be a rebalancing of secondaries, which I think is extremely exciting. And dude, free freaking points online for everybody.
Yeah. World Eaters,
Huge
blah
deal.
blah blah. Where's my actual model? But I'm super happy that they officially announced it because it's been
Yeah,
in the whispers, and now it can be everyone can talk about it, which is cool.
it can
Yeah.
happen. It can live. Beautiful boy.
Yeah. The
What a beautiful
redemption
DP.
story, I think,
Mm-hmm.
is this guy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree. Um, I would love to. That would be such a cool trope by P-chan. Someone actually wielding their tactical rock. Like,
I don't
yeah,
think
I'd be a big
I
fan.
think they said it's a ways away. They just announced that it's coming. Python.
The what is the Demon Prince?
No, the World Eaters Codex.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, they haven't actually
they
announced it's
didn't
coming.
say when, but the
Mm.
fact that they're saying something, I think is good.
I mean, well, they told us about Sisters when the Sisters were a year away.
Yeah,
Yikes.
just keep me hooked in. That's all.
Mm-hmm. You hooked up, man, in
Oh,
the
it's
veins.
over. It's so over.
Okay, give us. Oh, we only got 1 minute left.
Come on,
One more. Give us a tease.
just one more. Give me that. Oh, by the way, here's a Corn Berserker.
Yeah. Okay, come on, come on. Please.
Someone said, please give us an
Please,
Imperial
with
Guard
it. Yeah.
Codex.
Please confirm there will be an Imperial Guard
Please,
Codex.
you talked about World Eaters no guard, huh?
There we go. There we go.
Which one?
I
Yeah,
okay.
all right.
I
They did
approve
well.
of everything they showed
Yeah, they
us,
did really
except that they
well.
didn't show us any World Eater
No,
sculpts.
just like 3D print of an axe.
I feel like they should have left us with the World Eaters as a teaser rather than just saying they're coming, but who knows when. Ooh. It's fantastic.
All right. Well, they did really well.
They did good.
there was only one book. There was lots of new models. So that is a win.
Crypt Shadow. Sadly, the Demon Prince seems to have no good face. So he's got six, and none of them are good. Apparently,
Aw.
what more can they do? They gave you six.
Yeah, I mean,
But fair, if you don't like him, you don't
if
like
you
him.
don't like, yeah.
um,
6 different heads. Awesome.
Fun fact: every Maliceptor build leaves behind a dead marine bit that could be modeled under the rock. That's perfectly accurate. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
7 different heads apparently, and none of them could.
So this is
All right.
the well, we're gonna try to do this. Whether it's Adam, we gotta let Adam sleep for gosh sake. So I'm gonna try to get people to do the AOS. Try to get someone for skirmish, and then of course Horus Heresy on.
If you want me to come on and just talk some garbage about a game I know very little about, I'm down.
I mean, obviously, that's what you pretty much do it now.
Bang bang, take
Bang
that, Adam.
bang.
Expert, nothing.
Awesome. Well, I think we'll leave it here. We need to let go to sleep. So thanks everyone for coming out on this very impromptu watch party. Hopefully we'll be doing this for the rest of the week and I guess on the weekend. Yeah, the weekend. Awesome, guys.
Some awesome live coverage coming from Seattle this weekend as well. Should be a
Oh
great
yes.
event.
Yeah.
But yeah, will we see any movers and shakers? T-Suns are doing really well. Death Guard's on the rise. A lot of sisters bubbling away with some Marines, but Tyranids and Eldar looking
Eldar are
like they're
still
on top.
really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't forget
Dude,
about them.
Tau's still there as well. Like who knows, man?
Yeah,
Like crazy.
crazy.
Anyway, love you all. Peace out. I'm gonna go to bed. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
All right.
Ugh.
See you later, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.